The old basement was no good. It flooded every spring.
The idea is to give you a new poured foundation wall, lower the basement so you have the height.
They lifted it up and they put this wall in, but apparently it's not straight.
This foundation walls in here are incorrect to the size of the structure of the house. Did they pass this?
Yes, the town inspector actually passed it.
I just can't believe the government did not condemn this house and kick your butt out until it was structurally safe. So this surprises me. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. A world of crap. Mike Holmes, did they actually do this right?
No, they didn't. Outliers. You want a good job? Keep me in shape. Okay, contractor. God, I love my job.
So I have 3 teenagers and a 9-year-old daughter living in my house with my husband. A dog, a bird, a gerbil, 2 rabbits. It's a little difficult having 3 teenagers in your house, and I wanted some sanity as well, so that was my goal, just to have somewhere my kids could sleep.
Morning, Sian.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing today?
Fine, thank you.
Oh my God, this is quite the story, isn't it? The idea was you wanted to finish your basement, is that it?
Well, the old basement was no good. It flooded every spring, so we needed somewhere the kids could go.
The old foundation walls were deteriorating, falling apart. So the contractor jacks your house up. The idea is to give you a new poured foundation wall, lower the basement so you have the height.
They lifted my house like, it was way up in the sky. Actually, we were the talk of town. We were the house that was up high in the sky. And it's funny because we had to climb into the house through a ladder. We lived here the whole time. They told us that wouldn't be a problem.
I would have not recommended jacking this house up. It's too old. Take it down or move. That's the way I look at it.
So they lifted it up and they put this wall in, but apparently it's not straight.
This foundation walls in here are incorrect to the size of the structure of the house. He's on the inside with the floor joist here, so all he's holding here is just a concrete fill. Take a look, I can stick my hand right on the outside of the wall here. I guess they didn't have a measuring tape. And what do they have here? They left in a brace on the inside, so we have no insulation in behind this, where they could have done this before they dropped the house down. He brought in a bunch of school guys. It's okay for labor. I don't think that's a huge deal. But if you're bringing in people that don't know what they're doing and nobody's here to oversee it, we run into a lot of issues like Sian has. Did they pass this?
Yes, the town inspector actually passed it, and that's what I've been so frustrated about.
The inspectors in this area, they didn't step in and help this woman.
He said he hasn't done the very, very final inspection, but he allowed the house to come down, even with those silly little things that attach my house, so.
What they've put in here is a type of tying system, and I don't know why they did this. Maybe they just looked at it as if to say it's so irregular on the outside, we're gonna have to come up with another method. Although it's not code. Now, by code, what we want to see is anchors come through the sill plate, get into the concrete with an L, so it actually runs down the wall like this, comes down, and L's in the concrete, within the concrete in the center, and then it bolts on the top.
Right.
Now, in this case, we do not have that. So the only thing that's actually holding the house down here is just a couple of screws up from your anchors into your outside joist.
This company was actually highly recommended by the local building company. That's why I eventually went with this company. So I phoned the town, I asked the town to help me, and they said, get the engineer. And so I paid almost $400 for an engineer report. He basically said, it's done so badly you have to relift the house.
What's this? What was this before?
This used to be a cistern, so all this section was held up by concrete, including this was a concrete section as well. So my house was well supported. And they just took it all out and left this for me.
You know what? I just can't believe the government did not condemn this house and kick your butt out until it was structurally safe. So this surprises me.
My kids walk by here every day.
Oh my God.
This is their entrance, and look at it. They left that there.
Look at this. They've left in the cement fill.
Yep.
If this drops down on your head, that's going to take you right out. And what did the inspector say about this?
Nothing. He didn't help me at all. And because I run a charity called Murals of Hope, I work with World Vision, I work with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and they've all approached me. Right now I'm working at Sick Kids in the Burn Unit. They approached me about doing a mural there. My kids keep teasing me to get a real job because obviously it doesn't bring in a lot of money, but it may be hard on them, but I'm helping thousands of other people, and that's more important to them. So I'm hoping I'm teaching them a good lesson. I'm very careful with my money. I budget everything. But now we're totally maxed out, and it's frustrating because I don't like to live that way. Did you see this though? Look at.
Isn't that wonderful?
Now this is where they missed by a foot, and they said I had asked them to do that. It's like,
So their foundation should have come up further.
yeah. And when I said what's going on here, they said, "Oh, you asked me to do that."
Unbelievable.
And I mean, why would I ask them to do that?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. A world of crap. That's what you have here. All right, bottom line, we're looking at about what, $7,000
Yes.
extras and charges.
Yes.
They're not done.
No. And I already
Doesn't
kept-
pass code. No electrical, no heating.
My house is up in the air, and they wanted all the money. And I said, "There's absolutely no way you're getting my money until the house is
Good
back
for
down."
you.
So I said, "You drop my house, and then I'll pay you the money." So all I kept back was the 10% that I'm legally allowed to keep for 45 days, I think, right?
That's correct.
That's all I kept,
And they lien your property.
and they leave my property.
Not only charged them more money, lien the property, and then sued them. So this is your son's room?
Yes, this is my son's room.
Is he actually sleeping down here?
Oh yeah, and it's really cold. And he said animals run over him.
Oh my
So-
God. All right. Well, number one, I can't just go ahead and put up walls yet. I have to
know.
restructure this. I have to fix your floor joist. We will insulate. We will vapor barrier. I'll bring an electrician. We'll make sure all the electrical is done here. We're gonna have to pull some out now because we have to restud. We'll have it rerun. I will cap the outside so no critters come in. And we're gonna make it at least safe and warm for you.
Thank you very much. I
All right.
appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I'm more nervous now than before, so yeah.
You're nervous. I know I am. All right, let me get to work.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, Mike.
This is bad.
Yeah, what's it holding? Not much. Rotten floor joists, no header plates. This was an easy fix he didn't care about. I know one thing. I would not have jacked this house up. So the contractor jacks your house up.
Well, my plan was to have the foundation done and then just be able to put insulation here to keep it warm.
This contractor that lifted this house in the first place not only charged them more money, liened the property, and then sued them. What the hell's wrong with this system?
A construction lien is essentially security. Security for the folks who are actually putting the materials and the sweat and the labor into a building.
A lien was designed for the contractors out there, the subcontractors that did not get paid, that they could guarantee their money for what they did on the job.
The terms used are you first preserve the claim for lien and then you perfect the claim for lien. You do that by registering the claim for lien, and that must be done within 45 days of last supplying materials or services to the project.
It's extremely simple to take out a lien on someone's property. You go down, a little bit of money, sign an affidavit, and you've liened their property.
Oh yeah, that's not good.
We're gonna have to bring in some jack posts. We're gonna have to carry the load on this side, both sides, so we can get a proper beam in here.
If they don't perfect the lien within a total of 90 days, their lien will expire.
Really, it's not the end of the world because they have 90 days to act on it. If they do not act on it, the lien is removed from the property. It is a scary situation because it ties you up. You cannot sell your house, mortgage your house. We're gonna pull this wall down and let's try and save the wood. She could use it for anything, she said. Same as the 2x3s, and let's not go crazy. We'll pull everything down gently.
See if we can use it.
What can the owner do when a lien gets on their property? Well, first of all, don't panic. The net effect is that if you wish to sell your home, you're going to have trouble. You're going to need to clear that lien off before you sell it.
You see all these floor joists. We're, what, 24-inch on center?
What the heck is this?
I know.
Holy cow.
We have a house up above this, and they didn't do anything about it, Sean. Hanging in the air.
Oh jeez.
I can't believe this house doesn't fall in, and I would have condemned this place personally.
Oh yeah.
Let's get the stuff and start taking it down.
Go.
Well, we have a lot of work ahead of us here. We're not going to finish the basement, but we are going to structurally stud it, insulate it, vapor barrier it, and make it safe again, make it safe and warm. Rotten floor joists, no header plates, old floorboards, 24-inch on center. Look at the way we've carried the load. We're seeing concrete, which is acting as a structural support up. I know one thing, I would not have jacked this house out. I would never have done this, never have touched it, and I would have highly recommended she did not do it. So they did it. Now we're here to fix it. I'm almost scared to pull the wall down.
Yeah, man. It's like, where do you start from, right?
We're gonna put in probably 1, 2, 3, 4 floor joists this way. We will joist hanger. We will remove the 2 2x6s. He mismeasured this. Now, not only did he mismeasure the height of this, and I would have liked to seen that foundation up just a little higher, he mismeasured the depth. So this wall now is carried by 1 inch. This was an easy fix he didn't care about. He just wanted his money. He had it up in the air. He said, give me my money. I'm not putting your house down until I get my money. I love guys like that. We've got to put in a beam in here. So I'm gonna have all kinds of fun rerouting electrical here just to fix the structural. Electrician comes in and goes, I didn't do the structure, I'm just running the wire. We all work together, we'll probably do some good work, but no, we can't seem to work together. Now the jack posts are just holding up concrete and there's nothing holding in the jack posts, so really, I mean, you'd have to hit these to knock them out, but there's nothing holding them in place. All they're doing is holding a massive weight load, a chimney all the way 2 floors. Can you see how unlevel that is? The floor was unlevel and they went with the floor. So when they dropped the house down on this, everything became unlevel. You can see this. Here, I'll show you my level. I'm pulling this section out, so I have to lose this electrical. And then from there, outside walls, we are taking down outside walls, so wherever you can junction off, make a cutoff for power without pulling on too much. Just search it out for yourself. We're gonna make sure we give Morgan a finished bedroom so he doesn't have to worry about critters crawling all over him. Before we get to that, we are gonna make sure we get this place structurally safe. Well, let's just see what happens when I loosen this off. Structure everything else, now I can pull it. We have to lose the 2x6s that they put up here. We are going to create a double header, but first I have to get a beam in here. This is just not good enough. Okay, now we want to create a beam in here to catch this load. Day is starting to move. No excuse for what happened here, period. What a spaghetti factory of structure here. Just no strength, no supports. I would not have jacked this house out under any circumstances. Too many different heights, too many variances. All you're going to do is move everything upstairs. You see what I'm saying, though, eh? Like from this point on, we run down. From this point back, we run this way. From this point over, we run this way. Like, we are so unlevel, it's not even funny. Now that we're studded with a 2x4 wall here and a double plate, which unfortunately was not carried on top of the foundation wall, we have now picked up that load with a load-bearing wall. We're gonna now carry the load with a double jack stud, actually a double king stud, come across. We're gonna do the same thing in here, then we'll plate it, and we will give it another support underneath and carry the load vertically, which will now be even stronger structure, just the way I like it. Let's get this studding finished in the bedroom and we'll get it closed in. We've almost structured this room completely. The last one. And we'll soon be ready to get the electrical in, start insulating vapor bearing, get this room knocked off that we now know we can go ahead and drywall. It's nice to see Frank come in here. He's a pro and he takes no time to do this. In a few hours, boom, it's done. Phase 1, structure's done. Let's make it warm in here now. Oh, I like Roxol. It's just, it's less itchy, easy to cut. We have actually a blade to cut this, just like a butter knife, and just cuts right through it here. And it's soundproof too. That's a good thing that's I like about it. It's a little more money, but it's just something I prefer to work with. One thing about insulation that you want to make sure, any type, I don't care if it's pink or green, we can see that we have really grain. It's wafered. It's layers and layers of insulation. Your insulation always has to be in the wall with the flat side out. If you insulate this way, the cold air will actually come right through it. Well, now that it's studded, insulated, vapor barriered, and drywalled, it's gonna make a hell of a difference for Morgan in here, let me tell you. We still have a couple more things to do. It won't be long now.
There we go. All complete.
Final day. It is freezing out there. It's like minus 36 with the wind factor. Yeah, we have everything studded now and insulated and vapor barried, except for we just have to work on the bathroom here today. I'm not gonna finish this. I've just given them some privacy. We put up some walls, we drywalled the outside, given them a door. I did not pull the shower tray or the toilet just so they could still use them. They're gonna have to do this in the future. You know, my job here was to make it safe, sound, and warm. We're just getting the last things done here. We're gonna get a nice funky blue color in the bedroom for Morgan. Clean up, and we're out of here. And the past couple of days, we had plastered it and painted it. The object is to finish today, so we'll have this room absolutely completely done for the boy. So we'll have the siding guys in today. They'll cap the outside, stop the critters from coming in. Yeah, I would hate to be a siding guy today. What is it, 10 minutes and your ears will fall off in this weather? We have to get it done.
Pretty cool, eh?
It's Arctic weather, I tell you. We just keep our hats and gloves on.
That's it.
Yeah, I only need the capping on the outside. That's really to stop any critters from coming in. The insulation is all already in place. Guys, stay warm, okay?
Yeah, all right. Thanks
I
a
gotta
lot,
get
Mike.
this door in.
Yeah,
Thank you.
okay. Oh, once the hands start numbing up, you can't do anything.
Yeah, the pressure's on. This job was scheduled for 2 weeks. We are on our last day here, and we're just getting this door in, structure, carpet's now going in. We gotta do a quick cleanup, get the house back again. Wow, look at that. That's not the kicker. That's gonna save your knee, isn't it?
Yeah, it just doesn't get tired either. You get a consistent, uniform stretch all around the room.
Thank you, sir. Inexperience. That's exactly how you get this. You know, they were too short on their foundation, so, oh, here, we'll just put in a couple of pieces of wood, don't worry. So what? We're gonna restud the inside, drop a door in here, do some more insulation. We'll double up the insulation here, get it vapor barried, and we created warmth and structured the porch. This is a pain in the rear. I've gotta bring the door up to this height, so we're gonna cut out the outside. Now that the contractors got wind that we had come in here to fix this, decided to talk to Sian and say, we'll drop the lien and we'll even pay half the engineering. Go figure. Okay, Ben, do you want your coat or anything, buddy? Dress up.
Get my coat. Yeah.
Anybody can do this, and I just can't believe the difference in temperature in here. Little bit insulation, proper studding, proper door, and I don't even have insulation in the top yet. And it's hot in here.
Thanks, Benny.
You're welcome. Well, as you can see, we have studded your whole basement and helped carry a lot of structure load with your studding where they missed. Insulated, vapor barriered, and you feel the difference down here?
Oh yeah, and I have insulation, which is like totally awesome. And I see you did my bathroom.
Well, we did not do your
I
bathroom.
know, I mean the outside.
Yeah, we did build the walls and drywall it up for you. We gave you a door just to give Morgan some, you know, privacy when he wants to use the bathroom. Now you have time to finish it.
Yep.
We did insulate and vapor barrier. I would have loved to have finished the whole basement for Sian, but that's not what this was about. This was about a structural issue. It's also insulation issue, creatures coming in the house. So for me, it was make it safe and make it warm. And now she can go ahead and finish the house. This is your new door.
I know,
You remember that
that's
old
so
barn door that you had? We don't have to worry about that anymore. We did start again carry load in this area. We have insulated and vapor barrier the whole area.
I noticed no rocks are gonna fall on my head.
No, we put up a 2x8 around that, really just to hold it in place. This was really just to hold in the concrete so it won't come down on you. Sian seems very happy with everything, knowing that she's going to be warm. She has a bedroom for her son. Knowing the house is now safe structurally, we did our job.
Whoa. This is cool. Yeah.
You actually have a closed-in bedroom.
They actually painted it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we'd finish it for you.
That's my favorite color.
I helped pick that blue out, thank you. Isn't that cool? And Tails is down here.
That's funny.
And look at,
Yeah, we went for lunch today, and I heard all about your fish that died in the cold, so we picked you up a couple of fish there for your fish
isn't
tank.
that cool? And it's soundproof.
Yeah, so no more annoying Elvis music.
No. You see a rug? You got a rug. Look.
I know.
No more cold feet. Isn't that cool?
Thanks
Hope
a
you
lot.
like it. You're welcome. You're welcome a lot.
No more giant holes, so I don't have to wear 10 blankets.
No, you have no holes whatsoever in here.
Use the ledge.
You are very welcome. You are extremely welcome. You deserve it.
I'm gonna make this into a closet. Cover that lovely blob up. I'm going to paint so my kids can draw on them. And I'm gonna work